Going in, we weren't sure what to expect from Bolivia, but it turned out to be incredible.
Wow. That's insane.
It has interesting traditions and a very unique culture.
But it's actually a whistle. Okay, we are in Bolivia, which is awesome. Today's video is going to be our first impressions video of what we think about the city, all the amazing food, and we're going to be exploring the city and showing you the most iconic spots. What I'm really excited for is we're going to go to the Moon Valley, which looks like otherworldly, and go to the Witches Market.
And I'm excited for all the local food we're going to eat. We've heard Bolivia is quite cheap as well, so it'll be interesting to see the prices compared to other places we've been, but we'll let you guys know exactly what we think of Bolivia.
So let's get into it.
We're currently in Plaza Avaroa, I think you pronounce it, which is one of the main parts of town. It feels like quite safe, I'd say, like compared to, well, I guess we came from Colombia. Some of the cities there felt a little bit sketchier, but there's a lot of like kids running around and playing, and
feels really
wholesome.
wholesome.
It feels like nice to walk around.
Empanada, very, very Bolivian, but also South American.
Yeah.
So let's give it a try.
You put sauce on it.
Oh,
Good?
look at that.
Ooh, that looks good.
That's good. Okay, so we've been in La Paz for about a few hours now, and I can definitely feel the altitude, like
Yeah, we're actually
I'm out
feeling
of breath
a bit like,
more.
yeah, lightheaded and stuff.
Lightheaded, like definitely have to acclimatize. We're taking
Yeah.
the
We're
hills.
altitude tablets, and we're here for 5 days before we go to the salt flats, so hopefully that's
yeah.
all good.
But it's crazy, like the actual like stat behind it is La Paz is the highest capital city in the world that has over 1 million people.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Crazy.
And like I can't remember how high it is, but I'll put it on the screen now. So we checked in pretty late last night, so we just got some food and like kind of like went to bed because we were pretty wrecked after our big travel day.
Yeah.
But today we're doing our first little touristy thing in the town.
Yes.
So we are going to this colourful neighbourhood and we're cutting some of the iconic cable cars to take you there.
Yeah, very excited.
What's the town called?
Chualuma or something?
Chualuma. Oh shit, Brittany. Can we get on? Cable car,
Yeah.
and it actually feels like a lot like Medellin, I reckon.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Like they also had cable cars as well, a lot of like the red brown brick buildings.
Very similar.
I love when they have these cable cars.
Yeah.
It just feels like so like, I know it's so different to like where we're from. So cool. So we're gonna get another one until we get to the spot.
Yeah.
Cable cars, and now we're off to walk through the colourful streets.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. Cable car system was like perfect.
Yeah.
Like, really fast, really easy to use.
Very cheap.
Very cheap.
It was
like $1.
60 cents each person, like per ride.
Yeah, so good. Britt, how many stairs have we gone down so far? There was so many steps down.
This little part of the town is really cute. We're saying it's kind of like Comuna 13 in Medellin, but Community 13 is so touristy. Like there's like people selling you stuff everywhere. It just feels like a bit fake. Like it was still nice to go through, but like there was just always people selling you stuff, and like all the like souvenirs were a bit like tacky. Whereas here, there's literally no one around. It's just like this is the actually the neighborhood. People just live here. Like there's no shops. There's no like. There's actually no other tourists. Like we haven't seen one other like tourist here. But yeah, it's really cool just seeing all the streets and like seeing a few locals. Like yeah.
Say hello to them.
Yeah. We said hello to a little girl. She was so cute, and like the shop ladies and stuff.
Yeah, everyone's so friendly here.
Yeah.
There was no entry cost to go to this part of town, but make sure to be respectful of the surroundings because it actually is a residential area. But saying that, there was so many good photo spots, so we would definitely recommend coming here. Be prepared to walk a lot and a lot of stairs. We heard this area was dangerous, but all the locals were smiling and waving at us, so we thought it was fun. The high altitude is no joke. Like, well, realistically, we're walking up like this massive hill. But saying that,
I don't recommend it.
Like 10 steps up the staircase, and I'm knackered.
Get a taxi back.
Yeah, get a taxi back, I reckon. Woo! Okay, we're literally just in our room, we're like, what is that noise? There's a parade coming up.
I swear to God, every country we go to, we happen to rock up their public holiday, National Day, and there's always a festival going on.
There's like thousands and thousands of military people doing like these massive parades and stuff. It's actually so epic. It looks so cool.
I just don't know how this always happens to us.
No, it's not.
It happened in Colombia. Where else did it happen?
I reckon every single place we go to, it's like happening. It's so crazy. Look, they're coming here again.
So today we're off to a little tour. We're going to Moon Valley, another valley called something Las Animas, and then we're going to a viewpoint, and then we're going to the Witches Market. So very excited. We're ticking off a lot in one day. So we accidentally booked a private tour. We were wondering why it was a little bit more expensive, but it was the same things in a shorter amount of time. So one was like 8 hours and one was 4.5. We were like, oh fuck it, let's do the 4.5 one so we can like do something with the rest of the day. Turns out we booked a private tour. So anyways, we have a private tour.
We are now at?
We're now at Valley de la Luna.
Ooh!
Valley of the Moon.
So our tour guide actually told us a very interesting story about the name of Valley of the Moons, and it actually used to be called Valley of the Spirits, but actually Neil Armstrong, the first guy on the moon, when he was up in space, saw the salt flats from the space station and was like, oh, what's that? So when he came back to Earth, he went and visited the salt flats and also came to La Paz. And then he was playing golf right next to the Valley of the Spirits. And he said, oh, that looks just like the moon where I was at. So the government and locals eventually started calling it the Valley of the Moons, and that's how it got its name. But not everyone's that rapt about it. Next up was the Valley of the Animas, which was a really interesting space where the local guy was saying that what people used to thought was all the bad spirits were actually caught in these like pylon spike looking things. So when you came here, all these spirits were looking for redemption from their past lives.
It's been very good and very informative.
What's your favourite part been so far?
The Moon Valley was the coolest.
Yeah, very unique, wasn't it?
Yeah. today we are heading back up towards the Witches Market area because we haven't really had a proper wander through all those markets and stuff.
Yep.
And then we're going to go to, I think it's called like the...
Urology Museum or something.
They're like ethnology or ethnos.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think like the traditional museum.
And like show you about all like culture and stuff about the history of Bolivia.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Before all that, we're gonna get some lunch and we're going to the most popular place in the city, and it's called Popular.
Hey, we got in! Traditional soup, and it had fancy things on it, and I can't remember.
Plantain chips?
Plantain chips, and there was something cauliflower, I think. And then this was like fried cheese or something with some, I can't remember.
I think it was coffee mayonnaise and flowers.
Mayonnaise and flowers. This is just the first one. Wow. Wow. That's insane.
Okay, we just finished up at Popular and
Wow.
whoa.
It was amazing.
I didn't expect to get such high quality in Bolivia. That was so good.
Very, very detailed, like just amazing presentation.
Yeah. The food, flavor combination definitely not something we'd like had before.
Yeah.
It was quite nice, but I'd definitely give it like a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely
And
spectacular.
only 19 Australian dollars for like
Fine
3 or
dining.
4 course.
Like 4 courses,
Yeah.
so definitely go to Popular if you are in the Paz.
You get there early.
Yeah. Say 10. Picked up a little stone llama, but it's actually a whistle.
Should have filmed the guy doing it.
Oh my god, so cute.
Mother Earth, and you can see that it has different elements, and all these offering is in order to.
So the tour guide explained to us a lot about all different parts about the witchcraft and wizardry in Bolivia. So a lot of families like to do this every August, where they burn an offering to the gods, to Mother Earth, and they burn all different things, and one of them being a baby llama. But he said that they're actually not killed. What happens is, because we're so high up in the mountains, they actually can't survive in the high altitude, so some of them don't make it, so they collect the ones that don't make it and use them in the witchcraft and wizardry. Next up, we went to the museum where we learnt all about textiles, masks, feathers, all different things that make Bolivia Bolivia. It was really interesting and would highly recommend if you have the time. Okay, so we just finished up at the museum. It was actually, I was a bit worried about the start. I thought it might be boring, but definitely picked up the mask section, and the coin
really cool.
section was really cool.
Yeah, definitely. It was only $8 as well, so it wasn't like too bad. It wasn't like the best exhibition ever, but $8.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
A lot of history.
Yeah, if you got time, definitely go check it out, I reckon.
Yeah.
But like, if you have a few days, maybe give it a miss.
Yeah, for sure.
So, 2 things that we've noticed since being here is that one, there's like a whole lot of shoe shiners here, like a heap of them, which I guess is like, it's the capital city, there's a lot of like business people here. The second thing that I was a bit more interested with is the local women sometimes wear bowler hats.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's almost like you know, some point in the past they started wearing them and then it became like kind of like fashionable. But I'd love to know exactly why they actually started wearing them in the first place, and if there is a reason. It'd be interesting. Okay, so we actually have loved our time in La Paz. The city has really grown on us. The food's been amazing. People really lovely. Really cool things to do, which you've obviously just seen. So thank you so much for watching to the very end. We've got some awesome content coming out, especially we're so excited for the salt flood. So that's gonna be our next video. So keep an eye out for that one. But if you're enjoying this content, please subscribe me. Thanks. See you in the next one.